Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 918 of the show. What is going on today? Well, tonight is WWE FastLane. I forgot to get me my picks and predictions, even though I did that on Rant and Rave. You can check them out there if you can. But I copied them down. I wrote them down just in case so we can get going. There's also Collision starts at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'll probably be covering, I always help covering both events, so we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'll be live reacting with my good friend Jordy Scow about that, and watching FastLane on my tablet that has the Peacock app. So if you're a WWE fan, you want to check out. I like watching both WWE and AEW because it's fun. You can. And not only that, you can make up dream matches, okay, what do you want to see, or dream stables or something like that, that type of deal. It gives, watching like all organizations and hearing reports on them could be a lot of fun, because I don't know why people want to be so territorial. You can't like both WWE and AEW. I mean, come on now, folks, and just we all want to have like dream matches and stuff. Now, everybody's been shocked that it'll be only 5 matches. I think the Rollins Nakamura match, I'll probably talk a little bit about that, will be the long one, I think. But also there could be rumors around rumors of returning, who's returns and all that. Rumor has that could be Sane may end up showing up at FastLane. I think it all depends on who retains the women's title in the triple threat match. And lots of rumors going around. Nothing set in stone as of yet. As far as returns and all that, lots of things could happen in between now and then. A lot of things could happen, a lot of reports, and could be well aware. Like I said before, on for NXT this coming Tuesdays, they're going head-to-head with AEW's Dynamite Title Tuesday. The reason why they're doing it on Tuesday, AEW is doing it Tuesday because of the baseball playoffs going on TBS. On Wednesday, so that's a huge deal. So a lot of events. So AEW's got be moving around a bit. I think that's the main reason why I do believe AEW has not been doing well in the ratings, because of the fact that it keeps getting preempted for sports events and all that, and everything else in between. So it's like, okay, So usually TBS back in the day used to do Atlanta Braves baseball, just Atlanta Braves, games and baseball and all that. So. Yeah, so anyways, NXT, as you know, John Cena will be in the corner of Carmelo Hayes as he faces Braun Breaker, who will have Paul Heyman in his corner. Roxanne Perez going one-on-one with Asuka, which is a huge deal for the young Roxanne Perez, is only, 21, 22 years old, And then you got Cody Rhodes making this important announcement to make, so that's another thing, too. But at the end of the promo they did on SmackDown, you hear a gong, because there are reports that The Undertaker may end up showing up in NXT. In what capacity and under what character, I don't know. But if I were every NXT superstar and every young and upcoming NXT superstar, I would attend that event alone. All right? Whether you're injured or not, be there and just, watch watch how The Undertaker does it, and probably, have an opportunity to have a sit down and talk with The Undertaker. That's what I think every NXT superstar should do at this time. Because the fact of it is, I think it's very imperative. And this could make or break NXT. So this is something that could be a huge deal. So I personally believe, like I said, male and female, injured or not, please attend. They should attend NXT. Could be a mandatory thing. If I was a WWE superstar, I was working out in NXT, you found out The Undertaker is going to be at the show, dude, be there, don't say a word. Just be there. I was dude, I'll be there, bells on, dude. Just give me a second here, I'm wearing my Undertaker t-shirt now. Okay, so that's the fact of it. Just you know, like I said, it's going to be really cool. So either way, it's going to be totally awesome. So, we're going to talk about WWE FastLane 2023. As you know, I'm making my picks and predictions here to then. And we got 3 title matches. And here's the deal. There is not one singles matchup between singles competitors. Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. I stand corrected. Rollins and Nakamura are the only one-on-one matchup there is, you know, on the card. But the only difference is the world title's on the line and a last man standing matchup. So anybody want to know what matches I made? So just in case you don't read my handwriting or understand it, I will repeat the matches. World title on the line. You see the number 10 in parentheses. That means the last man standing matchup. You're gonna see symbols in parentheses. I will interpret them for you. Now the world title, the number 10 in parentheses means the last man standing. That means in the last man standing match, whoever does not respond in the count of 10 loses the match. Seth Rollins defends the title against Shinsuke Nakamura. The tag team titles are on the line. Judgment Day going against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Women's title on the line. There's a 3 in parentheses. That's a triple threat match. There be 3 competitors. Io Sky, the women's champ, defends it against former champ Asuka and 15-time world champ, women's champ in Charlotte Flair. Excuse me, get my Flairs mixed up. The 6-man tag. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits will face the LWO. That would be Rey Mysterio, the United States champion, Santos Escobar, with a partner to be named. Rey Mysterio says he made a phone call. We don't know to whom. So that's the thing that we need to figure out. And then John Cena, LA Knight versus the Bloodline. That would be Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. So everything happened on Fastlane there. Let's go for the world title matchup. And I did make my predictions on here. Let's go with this one. I'm picking Shinsuke Nakamura. For this one, it's about time that Shinsuke Nakamura wins the title. But you know, at the same time, you got Damian Priest with the Money in the Bank briefcase. He can cash that in at any time. And Seth Rollins with his back hurt, Damian Priest, this could be the opportunity that he might need. Speaking of Judgment Day, they're defending the title against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Somehow, with the Bloodline and Judgment Day now formed up, you're going to see a lot of craziness happen, and the Judgment Day will somehow retain the titles. All right, the Women's Championship, Io Sky against Asuka against Charlotte Flair. Now, the reason why I'm picking Io Sky to win this one, she has won a triple threat match involving Charlotte Flair before. Remember that? 2020 In Your House. And when she defeated Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley to become the new NXT Women's Champion, I see a repeat performance this time around, Io Sky retaining the title. Now the 6th man, LWO versus Bobby Lashley and Street Profits. I picked the LWO because we didn't know who the 3rd man was. We all thought it would be Joaquin Wilde or Cruz del Toro, since both of them are out. The LWO, I see them picking up the victory over Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, because Bobby Lashley and the Profits, they can prepare for Escobar and Mysterio, but for the 3rd man. Who's the 3rd man in the LWO? Hulk Hogan. He's not Latin, and will you stop? Okay? Will you stop? Now, John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline. I think Jimmy Uso's ego is going to go crazy, and that will cost the Bloodline the matchup. And John Cena and LA Knight, because LA Knight's hungry, and they're going to win the matchup. So these are my Fastlane PTW picks and predictions. World title on the line. In a last man standing match, Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I picked Nakamura as the new champ. Tag team title, Judgment Day versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. I picked Judgment Day to retain. Women's title in a triple threat, Io Sky to defend it against Asuka and Charlotte Flair. I picked Io Sky to retain. 6-man tag, the LWO versus Bobby Lashley and Street Profits. I picked the LWO to win. And I'm picking that the 3rd man may be Carlito. And John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline. Cena and LA Knight win the matchup. And might be some things that could happen. Like I said, rumors had that Kairi Sane could be returning to confront possibly the champion. Who knows? Bailey could betray Io Sky, and Asuka can fight off Damage Control, or Charlotte Flair joining the new Damage Control, and then another 6-woman tag, and Kairi Sane comes back to join them. Who knows for sure? Damian Priest with the Money in the Bank briefcase, he can catch that sucker in at any time. So who knows? A lot of things could happen. A lot of things could happen here. So that's all the time we have on this show. I'll check you guys later. We got another episode coming on. We'll talk about AEW Collision. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.